Hello everyone and welcome to Train Simulator, probably my favourite PC game. I mean, it's about trains, and if you know me in real life, you know I'm the train guy. So here we're in a 319 in Piccadilly. So I've made this scenario, so we're going to take this empty 319 from Piccadilly to Man United football ground, because I just wanted to drive a 319 around Manchester. So we're going to release the brake, put the reverser to neutral, turn the DRA off, put the headlights on, turn the destination to not in service, check our signals clear. When we put on 14, release the brakes, and point to step 3 of power. And put the rear headlights on. Putting it forward first, obviously. So I'm using the Armstrong Powerhouse Class 319 pack. Not the Volume 1 pack, but the original sound pack, because I'm not paying 20 quid for one livery that I'm going to use. So leaving the Midfield route at 15 miles an hour. So I did have a yellow, so we're going to have to stop at the next one, which is in platform 14. Got a quick save. Because this game does crash a lot. And I mean a lot. So just coming into Manchester. Yeah, I'm from Manchester, so when this route came out, I instantly bought it. I think what DTG should do more of is less London, but more the rest of England. Like, I haven't really covered the northwest that much, because all we've got is Manchester to Liverpool and Preston to Carlisle. That's about it. So what I think Dovetail should do is make the line between Manchester and Leeds. So you could have, like, you could drive a train from Manchester to Rochdale-Todmorden-Bradford, Leeds, like Victoria, Rochdale-Dewsbury, Leeds. Like, you go the other way, you go from Piccadilly to Stalybridge-Huddersfield-Dewsbury, Leeds. Or maybe like the other lines around Manchester, like you got Bolton and Preston and Wigan and Warrington and Stockport and Crewe and Manchester Airport. And but the Northwest really does a whole lot of potential for trains in, because we've got most of the stock around here to use anyway. I just need the 323. We've already got 309, we've got all the sprinters, we've got the Pendolino. I mean, why hasn't DTG done this yet? I mean, if they did the line through Rochdale, the Calder Valley line, I would instantly buy it. So now we're just waiting for a Middlesbrough train to leave. I think it's at about 5 past. So I've got quite a bit of time to sit here. So let's keep this video short. I'm probably just going to skip ahead. So now signal MP393 has changed to yellow. We can start departing out of Manchester. Do you know when trains need to use both platforms? Does that actually happen, or do trains just wait outside Piccadilly for the platform to be free? I don't think I've seen that happen. Me once I've seen a 323 in platform 14 once, because the pace is brought down. Side platforms 11 and 12. Just gonna slow down. Change to yellow. And speed up again. Excellent 219 horn. speed limit's going up to 35 in a sec. So we've got red down here, so you don't want to go more than 20 miles an hour or else you'll trip the TPWS system, then you'll stop. So we're just gonna gently slow down with the red so as to avoid spad. Yeah, if you come to Oxford Road in real life, it is quite busy. Like, you got trains from Liverpool to Crewe, Manchester Airport to Liverpool, Glasgow and Edinburgh to Manchester Airport, Southport to Manchester Airport, Blackpool to Manchester Airport, Middlesbrough to Manchester Airport, Newcastle to Manchester Airport, Liverpool to Norwich. Yeah, lots of lines come down here. So our speed limit is now 35, so you can go down to 20. Liverpool to Manchester Airport. Oh yeah, if you've seen the new timetable, you know that rather stupidly, you know the Manchester Airport to Edinburgh trains. Before the timetable changed, they were supposed to call it Oxford Road and Wigan North Western, but now they don't, which is stupid. What if you're at Wigan North Western and you want to train to Manchester? Oxford Road, I mean, there's do stuff at Piccadilly, but what if you're at Oxford Road and you want to go to Glasgow or Preston or Lancaster? You're supposed to get a train to Preston and change there. So if you've ever been to Oxford Road, I think the first thought you think is like might be due to like a refurbishment, because if you go to down to Oxford, if you go to Oxford Road and turn left, all the entrance here is just a sign Oxford Road on there. There's just some steps. It's not very nice. So past through Oxford Road, the next station is Deansgate. Oh, yeah, another thing DTG should do, they should like update their routes. So when things like major things change, like London Bridge has been redone, but they haven't updated the station. Like they haven't put the also card in, which was open last year, which is how trains are able to get from Victoria to Oxford Road and Piccadilly. And I can't think of anything else. Yeah, think about Transpennine trains from Victoria to Piccadilly is that every time I've gone into Manette, I need to change trains back Victoria to get a connecting train around to Piccadilly, but the thing is they've always been late, like more than 10 minutes late, and they're always packed too. If you're going to send a train from Newcastle to Manchester, why would you put a single 185 on it? This video is just a massive complaint, isn't it? So on the right is the Metrolink lines. I think we're coming up on Cornbrook. Sure. Yeah, it might be a bit of a shock to people who know me in real life. I don't know the Metrolink system that well. Yeah. Big shocker. I don't know Metrolink that well. So speed limit down here is 30. So now we've got a double yellow, which means we're going to turn off the line at Man United and go into this Bay platform. Because it's on like whole type platform, it's really a Bay platform and such. So that's a train to Southampton. We'll look away. What the? I feel it's glitch. A flying woman. In a tree. I've seen that before. Yeah, so this scenario I made myself. So this train didn't run in real life. Which is why I didn't really plan it that well, which is why I was sat in Piccadilly and Oxford Road for ages. So speed limit is now 85. So I'm going to go tell it to about 40. That's comic on the right, I think. So now we're being cleared into the platform at Man United. So all the Man City supporters, feel free to dislike the video. Yeah, I don't really care that much about football. Yeah, I'm not really a sports person. Is the line through Warrington Central going to be electrified? Part of the Northern Hub project? Well, if it's anything like network rail, it's probably going to be delayed. It does have the Great Western Main Line, which is why all the Great Western is 801s with diesel tanks, so they were renumbered in the 803 series. And not to mention all the ticket prices keep going up and up and up and up and up. Yeah, the bus is cheaper, but it takes longer. So now we have arrived at Man United. So at the moment this is as far as electric trains can come down this line, because right down the front there's Trafford Park Freightliner Terminal. So we're going to turn off the headlights, turn on the tail lights, reverse it to off, full brake off. This is where the service terminates. Good work this afternoon. So that concludes this video of Train Sim. If you like this, if you like my kind of rant at Dovetail, you can subscribe so you know when I next upload. Or maybe you like Turbo and actual real trains. Anyway, I'll see you next video.